Ghana has a variety of misconceptions and stigmas about menstruation. A popular belief is that menstruation is unclean, leading to mismanagement of menstrual hygiene. This has led to a significant percentage of girls in schools missing precious school lessons due to menstruation. Executive Director of Women Integrated Development Organization WIDO, David Balonguri, noted that the situation is worrying, especially in rural communities.
In our process, we observe that most of the time when we come to the community to visit the groups that we are working with, we mostly found most of the girls not being in school, and we try to understand what exactly the challenges were. We got to understand that most of them absented themselves from school as a result of menstruation, and those that even were able to go to school also had challenges in really managing their menstruational periods.
With the current taxes imposed on menstruation materials, David Balonguri appealed to government to remove these taxes, which is currently making it difficult for girls from low-income households to afford them.
Some of them also complained of not having pads because of the cost and then the rates. So we wanted to use the opportunity to celebrate the World Menstrual Day, and also to use the opportunity to advocate to government to really actually go by its promise of removing taxes on the pads, such that it will become affordable for the rural communities to be able to afford.
Bonui's regional head of the Department of Gender, Monica Onye, called for a concerted effort by stakeholders to help in the provision of free sanitary pads to girls, especially in rural schools.
We feel that, I guess, government is trying to do something about these things, maybe subsidizing the price of these sanitary pads. And if there's a way that these girls could get these pads freely, not even subsidizing, if we could get them for them like WIDO has done today, so that these girls can come to school and then have the education that they need, instead of staying at home when they are in their menses.
Some of these girls who have never used sanitary pads disclosed to Joy News what they use each time they have their menses, and were thankful to the organizers of the program for educating them on the proper use of the sanitary pads. When my parents do not have money to buy pads for me, I use a piece of cloth so I prevent the blood from flowing through my panties. And when I overflow whilst in school, I change the piece of cloth and dump it into a toilet pit. We struggle a lot in buying pads, especially myself. So we are happy you came around today. I wish each one of us would receive at least a box of sanitary pads. We are grateful for this, and we pray you will be able to come back with more. Anna Sabit, Joy News, our reporter.